Hey, young world. I'm in a rental car trying to figure out how to give you a look on a road rant. Well, I guess that's as good as we're going to get. Yeah, that's as good as it's going to get. This is a road rant from the bottom, right? I guess we started road ranting from the bottom.
Turn left onto Alabama Street.
Alright, I don't know how well you can hear me. Turn off the radio and such. But welcome to another road rant. Today we're going to take a different look at the 4 P's of masculinity and how there's really only one P in masculinity and how women are the other P. Right. So basically we're talking about the balance and the combination of the 2 P's between the 1 P that women have and the 1 P that men have, and how that's really all there is to it. And this is what it is. Women are problems. And men are problem solvers. I've already summed it up for you. That's the whole challenge. Women are problems, and men are problem solvers. Now, when I say that women are problems, what am I saying? I'm saying that might just go dark on this one. I'm saying that women present problems, right? And that's why women complain. That's why women are higher in negative emotion. And frankly, that side of women, the feminine side of women, the problematic side of women is actually it's not the fun part, but it's the most necessary part. If you look at it from an evolutionary perspective, women were and still are the quickest to perceive danger. What's the value of a quick perception of danger? It's pretty obvious. Survival. Women are capable of multitasking, which is literally juggling a bunch of problems, but not solving any of them. What's the value of multitasking? It allows you not to have blind spots. Again, we're talking about a woman's ability to detect threats and problems. She hears better than you, sir. Here's something I'll tell the men. Women have more acute senses than you do. So she can see things you can't see, literally. She can hear things you can't hear, literally. She can smell things you can't smell, literally. And she can taste things that you can't taste. Women are more sensitive. They have more nerve endings. Like Crimson Cure said, your whole body is an erogenous zone. So we know you can feel more than us. So, why do I say that? So I say that to say that women are problems. Because that's what she's going to present to a man. She is going to be a really good problem-finding system. Unfortunately, you can't have a nature built on finding problems and not be problematic yourself. Right? If you're a vessel and a lens through which to see problems, some of those problems are going to get stuck on the glass, and you're going to be some of those problems. All right, because you kind of absorb everything you experience. But that's a whole different rant. So women are problems. Would you agree? If you're a man watching this, would you agree that women are problems? And would you agree that there are problems and that's not a bad thing? I know a lot of us like to live in black and white town, and they can't deal with nuance and have two opposing thoughts exist at the same time. But women are problems, and that's not a bad thing. I can prove that it's not a bad thing because I can just ask you, and the answers will be obvious. Why isn't it a problem that women are a problem? The answers come right up to you, right? Why is it a good thing that women are a problem? The men know the answer. Because it gives us problems to solve. Men are problem solvers. That is what we do by nature. And when you listen to folks on Black YouTube and the manosphere, they will try to say, and even the regular manosphere, not just the Black manosphere, everybody agrees that men solve problems and it's in our nature, which would explain why we're attracted to women, and women are problems. Why do you think the damsel in distress archetype of a female is so attractive? A woman who is facing a challenge or a problem, a woman that is struggling, a woman that is dealing with difficulty. I'm not saying she is difficulty. I'm saying she's dealing with difficulty. That attracts a man. The damsel in distress archetype is very, very, very attractive to men. Because it gives us a chance to solve a problem. And if you want to make a man feel like a man, give him a problem to solve. But when we talk about masculinity, we talk about masculine energy, people, and rightfully so, like Crimson Cure and Sheep Stay Sleep and Danica Marie Dope Discussions, they talk about the 4 Ps. You'll hear the 4 Ps everywhere. But I posit that there's really only one P, and it's problem solving. Because the 4 Ps are provision, procreation, protection, and problem solving. But when you look at protection, provision, and procreation, they're all solutions to problems. Provision is solving the problem of being broke. Protecting is solving the problem of danger. And procreation is solving the ultimate problem of human extinction. I mean, that's the ultimate problem, right? There's no bigger problem in existence than the absence of the human race. If there's no people, that's a big fucking problem. So in order to avoid that big fucking problem, we have a big fucking problem. Which is where the other P's get swirled up into the mix and become, if not well managed, chaotic. But I argue that all 4 P's are actually there's 1 P, and we could say there's 3 sub P's, because the main P is problem solving, and the other 3 P's are strategies for problem solving. You know, we got economic issues. Okay, well let's solve that problem with provision. Let's provide money, or frankly, let's provide resources, or let's provide information, or let's provide, even the intangible stuff, wisdom, insight, foresight, yada yada. Women are better than men at insight, but we have some. If the problem is not enough people, then we provide procreation. If the problem is a lack of safety, we will protect you. All the all the P's fall under the one P. That's the first point. Now, here's another look at that same concept. Women are fun. Men are function. Why do I say that? That is the value that each of the genders and sexes and energies bring to this thing called life. Men make it function. Men bring functionality to life because men have a propensity to be skillful with their hands and the non-emotional, logical parts of their brain in order to have a empathy for things. And when I say an empathy for things, that's exactly what I mean. I mean, a good mechanic has an empathy for cars. He can feel what's wrong before he even does a diagnosis. I'm in IT. I've been in IT long enough. I can sense what's wrong when I troubleshoot, even if it's a problem I haven't encountered before. I can kind of emote with the computer, or at least see inside it. See inside its processing, see inside how it thinks. So, looking inside is another way of phrasing empathy. We have that for things. So we make the world function. But a world that just functions, and a life that just functions, fucking sucks. Yeah, it's functional, it works, but there's no joy. Right? And you can basically separate life into two basic emotional groups. You have pleasantness, which is the desired state, including fun, joy, happiness, bliss, all those feel-good words. And then you have unpleasantness, which is the absence of pleasantness, or when stronger and varied, different negative emotions: sadness, depression, anger, pain, struggle, frustration, unpleasantness. So if men are providing the function, women are providing the fun. Women make life fun. You might want to say it this way: life without women has no fun. Women like to have fun, and men like to have fun with women. Not necessarily sexually, but obviously sexually also. Because women bring the fun into life. Women bring the aesthetics. They bring the non-functional elements of life. Men can make things work, but that doesn't mean they're going to look good. Men can make things work, but that doesn't mean they're going to have style. Women make things beautiful, attractive, just by leaving some of their feminine energy in their wake. Every place that a woman goes looks better. If she's feminine. If she's masculine, she'll be messy like a dude. But a feminine woman makes every room she walks into more beautiful by her presence and her actual effort to literally make it better physically. When you look at all the great artists, and you look at all the beauties in the arts of life, it's women that are creating the fun. And if they're not creating the fun, they're creating the inspiration for fun, right? You ever heard of a muse? A muse is a woman who inspires a man to create music or art. It is her inspiration that creates the beauty. It's not the skill of the artist himself. So these are just things to think about. All right? So that's that. There's only one P: problems. All right? Women are a problem, and men problem solve. And we use the other 3 sub P's to solve those problems. Those are provision, procreation, and protection. And because life is basically binary, with women bringing the fun and men bringing the function. Think about this shit. Let me know what you think. I hope you liked it.